show you these three things, right? Yeah? It's gonna happen again? No, okay.
They did some updates and now every time I try to save something, it's still going to wait on there and tell me not the SD card.
It's okay, man. So yeah, for you, brother, man.
Yeah, man.
Second version. Chapter 6. But and verse 54.
Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
We all come from Adam, right? Remember we were saying, right? This Adam tree, this is true. We come from Adam.
And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
So, you know who's chosen? The people he's chosen. The Israelites. That's right. People, everyone comes from Adam. Also the chosen ones that come from Adam. The Israelites.
All this have I spoken before thee.
Okay, we've spoken this before through the prophets, through Isaiah. We've spoken it through, because what he's saying here is it's something that is said to Isaiah. We've spoken this before. Go to Isaiah 40 and 15.
O Lord Yahweh, because thou hast made us the world for our sake.
The world for what?
The world for our sake.
The world isn't made for our sake, bro. The world isn't made for the so-called white people, bro. The world isn't made for the yellow people, the Chinese people.
That's right.
The Bible says that the world is made for us.
That's right.
Yeah? And we need to learn. We need to teach our children this.
That's right.
Yeah? The world is made for us. God made the world for us.
As for the other people, which so come of Adam,
which also come
of Adam,
that come out of the children of Adam.
That's right. Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
They are nothing.
That they are what?
That they are nothing.
Everyone knows that don't come out of the seed line of the chosen people, Abraham, Isaac,
and
Jacob, and the 12 tribes of the children of Israel are nothing, bro. They're nothing. You can, and it's evidence. Who is winning the sports? Sports is one of the number one things to claim that we are the best, bro. Right? There's a gymnastic woman right now. Her name's Wellis. Her last name's Wellis. She does some backflips that no one else can do, fam. They're saying it's illegal for her to participate in the sport because if she does the backflips, she's just gonna win everything, and she's so young. So she's just gonna win all of the trophies at that young age. Like Lewis Hamilton, so young. He's got so many trophies. No one else is gonna be able to ever participate in the sport and win that many trophies. They tried to get a young so-called white brother. They tried to get a young white boy to go and start driving. He don't come nowhere near to the top 10. Our people are the best. Then they got, who else they got? They got Tiger Woods. Yeah, golf. Tiger, the Williams. Yeah, the sisters. Any sport that they do, we'll jump on it, slap them up. Yeah? Running, sprinting, first, second, third. Jamaica's winning medal, everything. And if it's not Jamaica, it's a so-called African American. If it's not an African American, it's a Ghanaian. If it's not a Ghanaian, it's a Trinidadian. If it's not a Trinidadian, it's all of our people that are up there in the finishing line. You know what I mean? We are the best, bro.
That's right.
We're the best, bro. And the Latinos, yeah, the Brazilians, they're good as well. The Ecuador, the Honduran people. They are people as well. They are not mixed. They are Israelites as well, bro.
They used to run the World Cup.
They used to run it week in, week out. You just want to come and watch the World Cup. Like, yo, I want to see Brazil, Ronaldinho, do some step overs, do some flips and do the Ronaldinho, just dummy him and make him drop on the floor. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's the spirit that you see Barcelona coming out, Ronaldinho, fam. Ronaldinho is the best football player ever in their football team.
That's right.
Understand? Yeah, Roberto Carlos was the best ever in Real Madrid, man.
That's right.
Yeah? The Brazilians, man.
God.
Yeah, they know it as well.
God. That's right. but be like unto spittle.
What are they like?
But
Be like unto spittle.
God has called these other nations spit.
That's right.
Can't.
They're like spit, man.
That's right.
You spit on the floor, that's not a nice look.
Can't.
That is disgusting, man. That is an issue of the flesh. That's an issue of the body.
right.
There's issues, like we said, the period is an issue. That's unclean. Yeah? Semen, your semen is an issue. That's unclean. You're meant to wash. If you have the semen on you and you're not unclean until the next day.
Right.
Spit is also an issue of the flesh. Oh, yeah, that's unclean. They're unclean, bro. They're like slime.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So you got a bucket, right? You drop a little bit on the floor. Are you gonna cry over that spilt milk? That's the saying. Don't cry over spilt milk. I'm not gonna cry over these heathens, man. Over damn effeminates, man. Why is the man looking like a damn effeminate, man? It's a damn shame, man. Fire upon faggots.
Fire upon fire. Fire. And now, O Lord Yahweh, behold these heathen which have ever been reputed over us. Reputed as nothing. Sorry.
As nothing.
Reputed as nothing.
The report is that they're
That's what I say though, like some people are feminine tendencies. Yeah, the femininity. From young, I've seen kids that from young.
Children. Yeah, they are kids. Yeah, the kids are feminine. They know why the children have become feminine, because there's no man in the household. They need a nice male figure around them. If they're around their mummies all day, they're just gonna see women tendencies. Yeah, and the society, television. Yeah, the systematic vibrations, the pushing this LGBT stuff. You know what's called the other day? I was watching Trolls 2, Trolls World Tour. Yeah? And it's a film where the trolls, they sing, right? And they want to bring happiness to the trolls by singing. There's a male troll that has a baby, fam. Like a frog. You know frogs, where they have reptiles, they have their own babies. There's a male troll that pushes out a baby. And you know the baby's rapping. So it's trying to show you that who raps? The Negroes, isn't it? Right. So they're trying to say that we are we can make babies. The men are making babies and they're turning into the it's a I had to watch my son was watching it. I'm like, yo, know that this is not the real spit. This is a damn lie, man.
Right.
Yeah? And we have to be there to watch our children. Don't be over righteous. Oh no, when you watch it, don't watch it. You know what I mean? We would put up watching these things, but we're not like that. But we have to know what's good and know the balance. Go right from wrong. See what's going on. Come on, I get it. You know that verse is talking about? Get me, we'll show you that verse. First Timothy. Chapter 1, verse 7. I see it different. Let's see the fruit that's developing in it. That's why they come over. Yeah, the father changed. Let's take time, bro. Yeah? Let me show you what he was telling the sister in the street. You ain't got to chat to them. We just said, yeah, the Bible just says that they're nothing. We don't go to them. We only go to the children of Israel.
That's right.
Yeah, our mission is to be doing it properly, doing it right. Even that guy over there, he's got a little bit of doing it a little bit right. You know what I mean? He's just talking out loud, but he's not talking any verses on the Bible. We do it with the verses. Have you seen how we read this? We read with every verse, thus saith the word, using the Bible only. So don't go and screaming and shouting. Yeah, that's confusion.
This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. For power has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind.
So God hasn't given us the spirit of fear, but power, yeah, love and sound mind. But we are meant to fear the Creator, yeah. We're meant to fear Him because, like you said, He can bring landslides, He can bring hailstones, He can bring brimstone, He can make the earth crack underneath.
Remember what you said earlier that the Most High made everything for Himself, so that's what himself. When we're saying that the Most High makes everything for Himself. There's a verse that even says, woe unto you that fall into the living hands of God. So that's why we feel it.
Yeah, I get that, man. Hebrews 10:31. You don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke. Yeah?
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
It's a very fearful thing to fall into His hands, man. He creates. Yeah, get that as well. 45, Isaiah 45. Was it 55? But we got your question, bro, yeah? Why are there so many Jewish people, yeah? Trying to be... Relax, yeah? Don't worry, not do your thing, brother, yeah? Hey, come get the channel so you can watch it on YouTube. Yeah. 45 and 7. Yo.
This is the book of Isaiah. Chapter.
Oh, yeah, 45.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all things.
The Most High does all things, man. He creates light and darkness, man. Good and evil. Yeah? So when you're seeing someone that gets put in a certain condition, it's the Father that put them in that condition, man. When the people are acting scared and frightened, it's because the Most High has prophesied. Get Luke 21. The Most High prophesied that they will be scared in the times, man. They're gonna get this. They better be scared, man. You better be scared of the living power, man. If you're not scared, then wow. Yeah? But right now, they're more scared of the government systems, man. Because the Most High put that spirit on them to be scared of government systems, man. Yeah, 21, 20, yeah, go to 25. Start bringing it in. Isaiah 21, 25.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars.
We're seeing them signs, man.
And upon the earth.
Eclipses, moon, where they're coming upon us, man. And on the earth.
And upon the earth, this in the street of nations, the stress of nations.
In the streets, the stress of nations.
For perplexities. The sea and the waves roaring. I saw one thing on the site on the site we watched the end times where the sea's going so nuts, man. It's like imagine the time of Jonah. It just made me think about Jonah. When the seas were going nuts to kick him out of the boat. Yeah, the seas were going nuts, bro. Those are the times that I'll show you in the Bible. The complexities of the seas going. Men's heart failing them.
Men's what?
Men's heart failing them of fear.
Men's heart's failing them right now, man. They're actually scared, bro. Even amongst certain Israelites, man. Like we said, top 10 Israelites, man. Yeah?
For looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the power of heaven shall be shaken.
So yeah, man, they know that things are coming and they're scared, man, but they're not really having that spirit of being zealous, man. Being zealous and being faithful, man. Yeah? We read it a lot, but we can get it again. Isaiah 35 and verse 3. So yeah, man, it's not need to be scared when you've got the Father. The Father's on your side, and you keep His
laws and His commandments, and you're doing it with sincerity. You're sincere about it. You know what I mean? You're gonna say, always say the one that I will say David, right? Yeah, that's not, you're not going to be saved with shape-ups, man. You won't be saved with shape-ups, man. If you've heard that you shouldn't have shape-ups and you go and do the shape-ups, then the Lord will just leave your face.
Just leave it naturally. Leave it to go naturally. Yeah, just leave it to go naturally. You can trim, but say like if it's going that, say like Amal and my brother just goes up to the side. If you want, you can trim it down, but just don't line it up. Yeah, like in a barber shop, don't line it up. You can trim it down.
It's not that same for you. I know, all praises to the Most High. How about Shema? She don't care that she's going into slavery. She's gonna care later on. That's right. Yeah, she's gonna care later on. Come over and change.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 35 and verse 3. Strengthen ye the weak hand.
That's what we're here to do.
And confirm the feeble and confirm the feeble knee.
Confirm them and told them to wake up, know what's really going on. Confirm the feeble knees.
Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even power with a recompense.
What?
With a recompense. He will come and save you.
See these old words? These are past words, you know, he's using. That means I'm getting them, I'm going to get them back to what they know, bro. That means, yo, you see them ups over there? Attack, man. It's going to come, bro. Don't be scared, don't be shook. Don't worry, the Father's coming with a recompense, man. Let's get him the way the Amalek. Revelation. Yeah, you get Revelations, man. Like I said, most of the 2017. Like 2000, the end of 2000. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, so yeah, about 2017, the late 2017. But it's all good, man. Once you meditate, the Father will increase your spirit, man. Yeah, you can learn overnight, but most I would just put a spirit on you that one, you know everything. You know what I mean? It's just all up to the Father. Revelations 3 and 9. 2 and 9. Amalek, bro.
Son, I was thinking, why did you say
Amalek? I was
thinking, why did you say
right now we're just Amalek.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy work and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
I get overwhelmed and praying. We're about to go into Amalek. Yeah, because we're going to get Amalek. You don't understand what I'm saying.
I'm not.
You understand what I'm saying, innit?
Because you know what's coming.
You know what's coming, bro. You know we're about to start reading. That's what I'm saying.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan.
Yeah, they know they are not the Jews, man. Right. They know they're not the Jews. That's right. They're the synagogues of Satan, bro. Yeah. Read 3 and 9,
This is the book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogues of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
The so-called Jewish man, bro. The so-called Jewish people are going to bow down to the Israelites' feet.
And they're going to be licking up the dust, man.
Huh.
Thus says the word, man.
That's right.
Yeah, we're speaking Hebrew. Yes, so that's it. Yeah, we're speaking Hebrew.
Say all praises to the Heavenly Father, who made the Messiah in the Holy Spirit, rise and true.
Sure. It's not that the thing that they speak.
It's not Shalom. It's not Elohim. Adonai. It's Paleo. It's Shemai, Yashallah, Yahweh, It's the pure language. It's the pure version.
So when will they get the Arabic from?
Well, we can tell that there's certain Arabic people that you have like Abba, we have Halal. Some of it is similar, okay? But our one is not the same. It's the same like slight dialect tones, but our one is more righteous in its understanding. But when we say we just started to study from our ancestors, and not from our ancestors, from our elders. Our elders come from the camp is called the One West camp, and it has basically an umbrella with like how it stemmed because they didn't stay strong. A lot of the camp they started to prophesy that in the year 2000 that the Messiah was going to come, and obviously it's the year 2021. That they went wrong there. Yeah, no man know of the time or the hour. So we're not allowed to make that mistake that our elders made. You know what I mean? We can't say we know the specific time or the hour. But like we said through the prophecies, today, we know that the time is at hand now to get ourselves together because we're seeing complexities, we're seeing men's hearts failing themselves, we're seeing the moon and the sun, eclipses and the red moon, the red waters, locust plagues, landslides, fish dropping out the sky. Why are fish dropping out the sky? You know what I mean? We're seeing bad things going on. You know what I mean? Birds dying, the fish washing up. We're seeing so much bad things. Yeah, we're seeing so much bad things going on. And that's the curse of us as well. Our traits. Why you got that with our drinks? All times ruined our drinks. Look at yeah, Amalek. Yeah, we ain't finished with Amalek. No, wait, no, Amalek. Can't let it go. Can't let Amalek go, but we're going to show you. No, get over here. Amalek, get over here. Yeah, we can't. We can't let Amalek. Doing a shot. That's right. But yeah, let's get why that the brother doing this. Hey, yo. Move away. Go away.
That's right. Right.
See when you got Satan always tries to come in tainted spirit. You're the devil, the Bible speaks.
That's right.
You're the damn devil.
Come on.
Stay away from him.
Come on.
Yeah? And this is the drink. The drinks. Yes. 35. 28, 35. 28, 35. Yeah, man. This is a madness that they've been putting on us, bro. That's right. Even like eczema, acne and all of that stuff. That's on us as well, but that's a curse on us as well. I've seen family members or people like that around us. You know, they've got them skin conditions.
It's Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 35. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot up to the top of thy head.
Onto the top of thy head.
Unto the top of thy head.
So yeah, man, in the knees, in the joints, man. See that when we stand up here right now, you ask the Father to heal us, man, from that. When you start to keep the commandments, then he starts to heal you, man. Most I can put that spirit of healing on you, man. Yeah. Go to the school.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 27. The Lord Yahweh will smite thee with the box of Egypt, and with the emerald, and with the scab, and with the itch, whereof thou canst not be healed.
Exactly, man. And this is because we don't keep the commandments, man. Yeah? And this is how, like you said, how do we know we're the Israelites? Because the other nations, they don't go through this. They don't go through these things. Yeah? Go to verse 45. Deuteronomy 28, 45.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Destroyed. Yeah, if we don't keep the commandments, these are gonna keep coming on us. Yeah, time and time again. No Black Lives Matter, no Martin Luther Kings, no Malcolm X's. Yeah, no one is gonna rise us up to no Black Panther movements. Yeah, no one is gonna bring us into nothing righteous. Bro. These curses are gonna keep coming on us. Keep coming on us. If we don't keep the commandments, man, yeah, until we be destroyed.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power.
Oh, English hearkenest, it means listen, yeah.
To keep his commandments.
You don't keep his commandments.
And his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
They're going to be on us for a sign and a wonder.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon our seed for la'aywalamya. It means forever. Okay? We don't want this to be on our seed forever, man. Yeah, so get Jeremiah 17 and 14. Yeah, and so it will be upon us. This is how you identify. That's the seed. On our seed line, you can see Bloods and Crips, blonde hair, Ghana. Oh my gosh, the amount of bleaching skin in Ghana, man. Yeah, bleaching out themselves. That's the skin of that's a leprosy, man. You don't want to look like a leopard, a leprous. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like all my women looking blonde. You understand? It's a joke, man. Some bleach out face, man. Some vibes can't tell.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 14. Heal me, O Yahweh, and I shall be healed.
Do what?
Heal me, O Yahweh, and I shall be healed.
So we ask the Father to heal us, and He's not going to heal us without us keeping His commandments, bro.
Save me, and I shall be saved.
Save us, we shall be saved.
For thou art my praise.
So these are praise. When we praise Him, and we ask Him for saving and healing, then what's the point? Yeah, we have to come to Him. We read it in Isaiah 1 and 18, isn't it? Where it says we have to come unto Him and ask Him. If you don't, what's the point? You know what I mean? If you don't put your trust and your faith and your spirituality in Him, what's the point, man?
That's right.
We're not trying to seek righteousness. We won't be filled up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 26.
Bring it out.
And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord Yahweh, thy power, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments.
See how it's always saying the same thing, though? It's always saying, listen to him, do what he says to do, keep the commandments. It's not even hard. So now what we have to do is, what are the commandments? That was my thing. I'm like, wow, why am I keep hearing the brothers teaching? They always saying, listen to the God, keep his commandments. What are the commandments? There's 613. Wow, that's quite a bit. Let me get studying. Let me know what I need to do. Okay, it says, teach the children, teach your, you know what I mean? Teach your wife, love your brothers. Right. Oh, loving your brothers ain't being no faggot.
How is it? How do I love my brothers? Oh, my brother needs to, okay, bro, you know you need fringes on that. You know you need a ribbon of blue there. You know that, oh, bro, that's the fork in it. Like, helping him out, knowing what we need to do to help each other out. And then the Most High will be like, yes, this brother, he's doing it, and he's not doing it proud, he's doing it because he loves it. What about me, bro? Yeah, go, bro.
And keep all his statutes. I will put none of these diseases upon thee,
Yes.
which I have brought upon the Egyptians.
See that? The diseases, man. We just spoke about them. The notches in the knees, yeah, the itching in the skin. Yeah, that was a disease in Egypt, man. The itchy skin and the boils and the plagues, man.
For I am the Lord Yahweh that healeth thee.
He heals us, man. He heals us if we keep his commandments. We have to ask him for healing. That's right. When we ask him for healing, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's so spiritual that now we have learned the scriptures. He wasn't in Ghana. They were being Muslims, bro. You know what I mean? But then they most time, then they was turned into Christianity in history, man. So then now they're waking up to know that they're not no fucking Muslims, man. They're not no Christians, man. Yeah, they are Hebrew Israelites, bro. They're not no religion.
That's right.
They stay strong. They stayed strong and they made sure, but they were sitting on a damn golden stool, bro. Idolatry, man. Fire upon that golden stool, man. Knock that down, mix it up in water and mud and drink that. That's what Moses told the Israelites to do when they built a golden calf. Melted it down. So that's what, outside willing, we can go do that to some Ghanaians that love that golden stool, man. Melt it down, make them drink it, yeah? With some water, man, and some dirt, man. You didn't even no damn idolizing things, man. Whoever sits on that golden, the gold came down from God. You ever heard the story about it? The gold come down from God and God gave us this stool. Some stupidness, man. Sounds like a Mecca Muslim thing, man. Now, why idolatry, man? Yeah. Clean foods, right? We ain't forget Amalek, bro. Remember Amalek, bro. Don't forget Amalek. Give me Isaiah. Give me someone hold Psalms 197, 37. Someone hold Psalm 137 before we forget Amalek. Just put a bookmark on it. Make sure you remember that. Yeah. Go to Leviticus. Yeah, bang. Let's go. Leviticus, yeah. These are the foods that are for the so-called blacks, Native American, Seminole Indians that we're allowed to eat. Yeah? We're not allowed to eat everything on the earth like no damn Chinese people. Yeah? Eating octopus, eating bats and rats and cats, eating lobster, eating prawns, eating shrimps, eating pork, having pork on your fork. Israelites put down the pork on your fork.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah?
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11.
These are the clean ones. These are the clean ones. These are the unclean ones.
This is the book of
Everything around there is
Leviticus,
unclean.
chapter
But that's
11,
clean, yeah?
verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying unto them, speak to the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat. These are the beasts that ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
These are the clean ones, alright?
Whosoever parteth at the hoof and cheweth and clothed foot and cheweth the cud among the beasts.
So the one that chew the grass, okay? The one that chew the grass, not the animals that eat animals. Yeah, we can't eat those ones, alright?
That shall ye eat.
That's what we do. You know, it's all these animals, they eat the grass, they're vegans. Yeah?
Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew of the cud,
Exactly.
or them that divided of hoof,
Yeah?
as the camel.
As the camel. So even the camel though. The camel is vegan. Alright? but we're not allowed to get the camel. Yeah?
Because he cheweth the cud, he divided not the who. He is unclean unto you.
He's unclean unto us. Yeah?
The coon, is that the coon?
Yeah.
The coon.
Yeah.
And the coonie, because it cheweth the cud, it divided not the who. He is unclean unto you.
Yeah.
And the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but not divided of the who, he is unclean unto you.
Yeah.
And
The rabbit.
The rabbit.
Rabbit.
And the swine, though it divided the hoof, and being clove-footed, yet he cheweth not the
So
cud.
we're saying, look, just because it's got the same feet as these clean ones, yeah, it doesn't mean it's the same animal that we can eat. Yeah? Because you might say, oh look, it's got the same feet. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, we're not allowed to eat it. Just because, even though it might eat grass, you might say, oh look, these don't just eat grass. You eat anything, eat down anything. Even camels, man. All these mad things are inside it, bro. Yeah, there's pork inside toothpaste, bro. Yeah, bro. Not all toothpaste. You gotta get the anti-fluoride ones.
Anti-fluoride,
Plant-based toothpaste, man. Look, even bullets, bro. The bullets they shoot you with pork, fam. Imagine that. They shoot you with swine. The bullets have pork in. Yeah. Look, bread. Look, certain bread has pork in it, man.
And the normal the most high cook code is E472, E471.
Yeah, there's codes. These are things that have pork in, bro. And you gotta look out for the things that you can put in your mouth. Like, look, beer. Beer has pork in, man. But they love drinking that beer, man. But they won't study to show themselves approved. Get that, man. Timothy.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved.
We have to study, brother.
Unto power.
To make sure that we're righteous through power, bro.
A watchman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Rightly dividing the word of truth. Give me Isaiah 65. Yeah, man. This is swine's flesh, bro. And you can see how much they use all this swine. Get me Jude 5 and 19. They use this on purpose to keep our spirituality, our vibrations low, bro. But if you don't study to know what these things are, yeah, look at that, bro. Over 40 things that's inside the swine, bro. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. Yeah. Swine.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 4. Which remain among the grave, the lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh, and broth of abominable things is in their vessels.
Abominable things are in their vessels, man. Because our people are proud, yeah. You know it says don't be over righteous, but there's a level, man. Yo, you need to study, fam, to make sure you're not eating abominable things, man. Because you're consuming yourself, man. Yeah?
Which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than thou.
So they're gonna be like, don't come near me, I'm holy. No, God doesn't say not to eat anything. It's not what comes out of a man. It's not what you put in a man, but what comes out of. They say some rubbish. I don't know what these Christians say nowadays. They're saying every new doctrine. Yeah.
These are a smoke in my nose.
We're upset, man. They piss him off. His nose is going like, you know when your nose is itching, yeah. Just wanna go.
A fire that burneth all the day.
When the Most High's got smoke in his nose, bro, they're itching his nose. It brings out smoke. He's got fire coming out of his breath. It's like, it's not a dragon, but picture a dragon. Right, fire, smoke coming out. That's how he talks. He talks with fire. Even in the precept for that in Jeremiah, right?
Yeah, Jude 5 and 20. Read that.
This is the book of Jude, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my master and governor, if there be any error in his people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
Exactly, man. The Most High says if we keep up with this stuff, they're going to overthrow us, man. So they do this on purpose. Psalms 83 and 5.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 14.
Bring it up.
Wherefore, thus says the Lord Yahweh, God of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my word in thy mouth fire.
So there's fire that comes out our mouth when we read the Bible. Our fire, there's an actual literal fire, because their ears are burning. They don't want us to speak righteously. We're like, fucking hell, man, these guys, man. Tell them to shut up, these guys, man.
Right.
Yeah? Don't talk.
Right.
That's how the Most High, when he comes down and he starts to speak, he's gonna speak the word, bro.
Right.
And it's gonna be fire, bro. It's not gonna be something they're gonna be able to withstand, bro. It's gonna be crazy fire.
And this people would.
And the people are gonna be like faggots. The word faggot means firewood. Yeah? That he's saying these people are faggots, bro. When he speaks, they're gonna be faggot. They're gonna be firewood, bro. King will be fire.
And it shall devour them.
That's how what? When you see firewood burn up, it turns into ashes and smoke and dust, bro. Back to the dust it shall return, bro.
From the dust you was formed, and to the dust
You shall return, man. Yeah, we're bringing up so many precepts like that.
Right.
yeah, so this is
Them, yeah? Remember, Judith says that if we sin against our father, yeah, then they will rule over us, right? That's what we read in the Deuteronomy, right? If we don't hearken to the voice of the Most High, we shall be put into these curses, right? These conditions, right?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 5.
start from 4, yeah.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 4. And
Start from 3, sorry. Start from 3.
this is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They take crafty counsel to do this stuff to us, yeah?
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have a United Nations, yeah? You know the EU United Nations consulted, yeah?
They have said, let us come and let us cut them off from being a nation,
Let's cut them off, man. Let's not make them know who they are as a nation.
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So we don't know who we are. We got people that are in. We ain't forgot Amalek. Oh, we ain't forgot Amalek. We got Amalek. We got Jewish people in our place, man. We got Jewish people in our holy lands, man. Yeah, sitting on high hills, man. Stamford Hills, and you know.
For they have counselled together with one consent.
They've counselled together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
So you've got all of these other nations that are in one confederation, and that's why they're called the United Nations. But you don't see Ghana in the United Nations. You don't see Jamaica in the United Nations. You don't see Guyana in the United Nations. You don't see Barbados in the United Nations. Why are we not there? Because they are united against us. Yeah? We're the ones up here trying to buy and sell on the Sabbath day, wearing all these tight jeggings, these tight leggings. Women wearing it. Like I'm saying, we're the ones that don't know that we need to keep the laws and the commandments, not buying and selling. Women wearing modest apparel. You know what I mean? We are the ones that don't know this, man. Now you got these other heathens trying to be like our women, man. Dressing like how our women need to dress. But they don't need nothing to cover up because they look like like glass, man. They look like a Ray and Lefty bottle, man. There's no Coca-Cola shape on them women there, man. We got the Coca-Cola shape. Yeah, we got the Coca-Cola shaped women, man. What do they need to cover up for, man? You know what I mean? They look at our women and they want our women to look like that. They look at our men and they want our men to sag their pants to see their batty over. They're damn faggots, man. And our women are damn whores, man. It's a damn shame, and I don't mean to be so abrupt, but it's a shame, bro. It's a shame, and I'm here because we have to get the blood off our hands.
right.
We read it earlier on. We have to make it known. We have to cry out for abominations. Yeah, they know us. They know us, bro. They don't want to come up and debate with us.
No.
Because we're going to use every verse that we can possibly find. If we don't know it, we'll study, we'll come back to show ourselves approved, and we'll let you know the following week. Or we'll give you an email, you can go and chop it up with you, man. We go hard, we go zealous, we go righteous, bro. We go to the right side, and we don't want to end up on the left side, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to end up on the left side. Yeah. If we get something wrong, that we'll make sure we ask the Father to pardon our transgressions, repent because the kingdom of God is at hand, and we'll seek righteousness, bro. Amalek. Let's not forget the Amalekites. Oh my God. Go on.
The tabernacle of Edom.
So the tabernacle of the Edomites, brother. They're the Amalek. They're the children of Amalek is coming out of Edom, brother. Yeah, they're coming out of Esau, yeah. The tabernacle of Edom.
The Ishmaelite.
The Ishmaelites. Yeah, the Ishmaelites, the Arabians, the Arabs, yeah?
Of Moab.
Of Moab, the so-called Chinese people.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes, and these Hagarenes, bro. The Hamites, bro. Yeah? They're all together, fam. They're all together, like the Cushites, yeah, the Hagarenes, all of these nations are together configured. The Hamites, yeah, the Hamites. Yeah, the Hamites, the Ethiopians. Yeah, they're all together in one consent to keep us down, bro. Is that your guy? You need to stop working on the Sabbath day, man.
No.
You need to stop working on the Sabbath day. Today is the Most High's holy day. You need to stop working on the Sabbath day. You're transgressing the laws of God. You're bibbing, but we don't care about your bibs, man. Stop breaking the commandments of God. You're disrespectful. You can keep your bibs, man. Stop breaking God's commandments.
Right.
Alright? I'm not paying for no bibs. No cheerleaders out there, man. You don't give down about pom-poms and tutus. What do you mean, bro? Oh yeah, bib. So one, bro. Build yourself up in the spirit, but we need to rebuke that. Every week we're seeing you out here like clockwork, working for the so-called down whites. We need to pray, like we said, ask the Most High for understanding. Yeah, if he's a brother, he's most probably got the channel. Yeah, he's got the channel so he can watch it. Like, yo, you know what I mean? What are they teaching up there? They're teaching our people to repent, man. Yeah. If you're going to stay and love this kingdom, you read it earlier on, you're going to stay here and love this kingdom, then you're going to die in this kingdom. Hey yo, why have you got to be so close? Hey yo, why you got to be so close? Because we're doing something up here and we're not with us. We're against it. We're against it.
Right, we're doing Amalek.
Yeah, Amalek. Let's chop Amalek. The tabernacles of Edom, right?
This is the book. I'm going to bring it out. This is the book of Exodus. Chapter 17, verse 14. And Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua.
Write this in a book, fam. Don't let this go, man. Make sure this is written down. Like, you know when you just talk, you know when you got bars, oh, I don't want to forget them lyrics. Let me write that down. This is lyrics to my ears. Let's go.
For I will actually put out the remembrance of Amalek.
What?
I will actually put out the remembrance of Amalek.
That's right.
Under the heavens.
From under the heavens, they're going to be turned to dust.
Come on.
And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Yahweh. Yahweh Nasa.
Yahweh Nasa, yeah, man, they're going to be utterly destroyed, man. Okay,
for he said, because of Yahweh has sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek, from generation to generation.
Ever and ever, we're gonna war, man. Go to Obadiah. They told them that how they're gonna be put out. Go to Isaiah. Hold that one. Go back to that one. Go to Isaiah. Isaiah 26 and 14.
This is the
wait. Isaiah 26 and 14. We're gonna get that. They ain't going nowhere. Woo. Bro, they're gonna be utterly put out from under the heavens. Remember it said to the heaven,
is going away to the earth. The heavens is still here, fam. And the Amaleks are still here. So we're at war with the Amalekites, fam.
So luckily, bro, the only reason why me and my brothers are so excited is because of don't you want to be happy to like the Most High saying the people that oppressed us, we actually gonna get a chance to put our hands on them and not get persecuted for it. When obviously no man knows the time of the hour, but that's why we got the laws. Happy shall you be.
Happy shall be. So happy shall it be. That's the end.
Like, no man knows the time of the hour, but because of, like my brother said, when we keep the laws and we study to show ourselves approved, we measure the time diligently. So that's why we bring out the precepts. So listen.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 14.
Come, bring it up.
They are dead. They shall not live. They are deceased. They shall not rise. Therefore hast thou visited and destroyed them, and made all their memory to perish.
They're going to be blotted out. We're not going to remember the heathens. We're not going to remember the wicked people.
That's right.
God is saying that we're not even going to know these people when the time comes. Like, who are the so-called white people?
Come on.
Who are the white? I don't know them.
We don't know.
Who's Esau?
They're not going to remember. Who are they?
Teach.
And you know when you're trying to jog your memory, and your memory is not sprinting, bro. Your memory is on slow motion, bro. Yeah? No jogging memories up there. You don't need to know them. Yeah? And go read that one. Stop.
This!
No, yeah, stop.
Oh, come.
Yeah, bring that, and then bring stop on.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th will I utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
He that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, bro. They are our enemies, bro. Yeah? Look, to generation, that's what Moses, generation to generation, bro. War with them, bro.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 16. The face of the Lord Yahweh is against them that do evil.
Who does evil? Who's the evil ones on this earth? The people that are controlling this world, right?
That's right.
Yeah? Job. Yeah, we're going to show you quickly, yeah? Hold it on that. We'll show you. The people that are controlling this earth, the Bible proves that what we said, never said the right thing. You're strong in the spirit.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
The hands of the wicked, evil things.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Covers the face of the judges to make our Messiah look like a damn fucking faggot, man. Yeah?
If not, where and who is he?
Where and who is he?
Right. To cut. Yeah, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 16.
Bring it up.
To cut off the remembrance of them from the earth.
Cut off the remembrance of them from the earth, man. The evil ones shall be cut off. That's in Psalms. That's in Isaiah. It's in so many books. We're going to read it again in Obadiah.
Just jump to verse 18 here.
Yeah, go straight to the.
This is the book of Obadiah. Verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessors, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
So there's going to be holiness, and the house of Jacob means the 12 tribes of Israel, yeah, are going to be doing some righteous vibrations, right? Yeah, so the house of Judah are going to be a fire, yeah,
and the house of Joseph a flame.
and the house of Joseph a flame. That's because, remember we told you Solomon, the kingdom split with Judah and Joseph, right? Joseph is called Israel in the Bible. Yeah, the 10 of the tribes. Yeah, and 2 of the tribes, Judah and Benjamin, they were split apart. Yeah, because of the situation of Solomon, man. Big up Solomon though. But situations happened because of the Most High, it was prophecy for it to happen. So you understand?
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of what?
And the house of Esau for stubble.
The Edomites, Esau are going to be turned to stubble, man.
That's right.
And they,
Pebbles and Bam Bam shall receive ashes, bro. Like we said, like the ashes is the smoke is coming out of his nose. Yeah, they're itching in his nose and the smoke coming out. Yeah, it's because he wants to get them for what they've done to us. And we'll read that. Yeah.
And they shall kindle them in them and devour them.
We're going to devour them, kindling them.
And there shall be no more remnants remaining of the house of Esau.
There's going to be no more what?
There's going to be no more remaining of the house of Esau. For Yahweh has spoken.
There's going to be no more remaining of them. We're going to be like, who was the Edomites?
Huh?
Remember who they are?
What, bro?
Hey, where are the Edomites?
Bro, who are you talking about, bro?
What do you know? Bro,
Bro, who are you talking about?
you know, it's like, okay, I'm just checking. You know, like the father would be like, do you remember the Edomites? He'd be like, no, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Yeah, father, who you talking about? Yeah, okay, I'm just checking. You don't know. Yeah, it's done. What's that? My work is done. Yeah, they're finished. Oh, sorry, not Israel. The Edomites work is done.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 15.
Bring it out.
And whoso...
No. Yeah, let's go to Amalek. Ezekiel 25. No. Just not forget Amalek, man. Numbers, man.
Forget the ladder. Numbers
24, right?
24 and 20.
Yeah, Numbers 24, 20. Yeah, that's cool.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 20.
Wait. Go to 18. Start from 18.
Can't. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession.
Keep telling you that we're possessing Edom, and we know it's not. We're gonna own the Edomites.
Zero.
The Edomites are the so-called red people. Yeah, the so-called white people, the red people. Look, Esau and Moab, right there. There's the two biggest on the hit list, bro. We're gonna own these, man. Esau washboard, Moab washboard, Esau the shoe shiner, yeah?
Right?
Yeah, let's get that. Hold that one. Esau and Moab, bro. They're the two top on the hit list. Esau, Ishmael, and Moab. Three of the top number one hitters on nations on the Israelites hit list, bro. The Arabian. Yeah. Psalms 60 and 8. Yeah. Finish that one, bro.
And Esau shall be a possession.
Yeah.
Syria also shall be a possession
Syria also.
for his enemy.
Yes.
And Israel shall do valiantly.
Israel shall do valiantly. Wow, they shall be like Israel. Yasharallah, princes of power, devouring everything.
Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have redemption, dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth in the city.
That's right.
And when he looked on Amalek,
When he looked on the Amalekites,
he took up his parables and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
He what?
He perished forever. Like I will
you know what's in the Amalek is not staying around, bro, forever and ever. Get me that in Genesis. This is in Genesis, you know. This is in Genesis, man. The most like don't like Amalek. We speak about. We don't even want to put Amalek in our mouth, but we can't forget him. We can't. Yeah.
One more like that.
No good souls come out of Amalek. No, well, the Bible says not one good soul comes out of Amalek. We're gonna show you. Yeah, they're pretending. There's war in their hearts inside, really. They think they're good, but they're not good. There's war. Do you know what to look for? You know what to look for? We could exchange with the room.
Oh, you want that one?
There's Psalms 58, isn't it? 58? Yeah, Psalms ready. Yeah, one to Psalms. it's right there. No, it's good, bro. Get the one you
This book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3.
Read out.
The wicked are estranged from the womb.
wicked are exchanged from the womb, right inside the damn belly before they was even born. Yeah, get that as well. Romans 9, yeah? And then get Genesis, all the Genesis. Yeah?
They go astray as soon as they be born.
What?
They go astray as soon as they be born.
As soon as they're born, they're damn wicked, man.
Speaking lies.
They do what?
Speaking lies.
These guys are liars, man. Yeah, the vaccination can't do nothing for you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's wicked, man.
That's right.
All right?
Come on.
Yeah, these people are damn wicked, man. Yeah, they always speak lies, man. Yeah, the Bible tells us that we are not meant to trust the wicked, man.
That's right.
The wicked will stab you in the back.
Come on.
All right? We're not meant to love the oppressors, man.
That's right.
Take your hand off the colonizer, man.
That's right.
The colonizer will always stab you in the back.
Right.
I don't trust him. Look, how can I trust a guy that pollutes the ocean? Yeah, that pollutes the sky with chemtrails. Yeah, that pollutes the land with all the CO2 emissions, man. Everything they do is a damn cancer, man. The so-called white people are a cancer to the world, man. They need righteousness. We need the medicine, and that is the so-called Negroes, man.
Right.
We are the medicine for the world, man. All right. Let's go. Yeah, they're chasing the room. It goes there. Speaking lies.
They're poison.
They're what?
They're poison.
They're poisonous, man. That's why I said they're a damn virus, man. They're a plague, man.
Like the poison of a serpent.
Of a serpent. You know when a serpent bites you, you don't want to put your hand in a bowl of snakes, man. In a basket of snakes. Yeah? There might be some that are not. Remember he said, oh, what about the ones that are good, the good Amalekites? There might be some snakes that might not be poisonous, but there's one or two in there that when they bite you, fam, it's a mad poison. Rattlesnake there amongst them. Yeah, you don't want to be around the snakes, bro. Yeah, don't mingle yourself amongst the snakes. You could get bitten, bro. Yeah. And look at that. That's the spirit. The Most High wants me to show you the snake vibration. William Lynch, bro. William Lynch was a guy that made a book to condition the so-called Negroes like pets. Yeah. Put the black ones away from the red one, the light-skinned ones. Right. Put the tall ones away from the small ones. Put the old ones away from the young ones. Conditionings, man.
Right.
They wanted us to be segregated so that we can fight one another, angry one another, rebellious to one another, envying one another. And then what we're doing, then we start envying the oppressors now.
Right.
So damn shame, man.
And then the Most High even.
You can get all these books, bro. Get all these books on Amazon.
And then the Most High even bang on. He named the actual snake.
Okay,
he's talking about. He said they are like the deaf adder.
They're like the deaf adder
that stop off her ear, which will not hearken the voice of charmers. Charming, never so wise.
Exactly, man. They're still like charmers, man.
That's what I was looking for the other day.
They're charmers, man. They speak smoothly. They charm you like snake charmers, man. Yeah, man. What they do, and they charm the Israelites, man. They like to charm us. We said it in Jude 5 and 19 and 20. They like to make us not to speak smooth words.
Right.
Do what's it called? Confederate against us to make us think that yeah we can be up there with the big bosses, big chains on. You know what I mean? Nice rings. Think because you got a big car. Cars cannot save you from nuclear destruction, bro. The so-called white people make nuclear weapons. So when the nuclear weapons come, what are you gonna do? Jump in your car and try to drive away.
Right.
When there's an earthquake, what are you gonna do? Jump in your car and try to drive away from the earthquake. God will come and he will break everything, bro. He will break the cars, he will break the houses, he will break all of it, bro.
That's right.
Because you don't listen to God's commandments, bro.
That's right.
If you hold on to the so-called white girl, you'll die with the so-called white girl, fam. Yeah? You don't need to hold on to them. The guys, because behind you, bro, people are looking at us in the cars and they're thinking that we're some game, like. when you're driving your nice BMW or your Mercedes Benz, fam, and you got Becky, no, sorry, not Becky, you got Stacy and Claire, Karen sitting in the driver's seat, and you're getting chauffeured around by her daddy's big car, like that's gonna help, fam. God brings judgment. All of that stuff don't matter, fam. Get me what you hold this up?
Never trust that enemy.
You never trust that enemy.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12,
Peace
and
and love,
verse
brother.
10.
Peace and love, brother.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Yeah.
Never trust thine enemy.
Never what?
Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust that enemy.
For like as iron rusted, so does his
So
wickedness.
that's his wickedness, man. Never trust our enemies, man. And our enemies, we read them out. It's the Moab, the Edomites, the Moabites, the Ishmaelites, the Haridians, the Hamitic people. These people, we never trust them, man. I would never trust these people with my damn dog.
That's right.
Because they might eat my dog, man. These people are wicked. These people are, look, they love a dog, man.
That's the spirit.
They
So
might sleep with my dog, man. These people will put their willies where they're not meant to go, man. I couldn't trust these people, man. They're beasts. They're bestialities, man. The people are wicked, man. Give me that Psalm 20 and no, you get it. Psalm 20 and 10. Because I want to come on Amalek hard. We've got more for Amalek. We haven't finished on Amalek. Yeah? We ain't finished with Amalek. Or the Edomites.
That's right.
All of the tribes of Edom. Yeah? Psalms 20, verse 5.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 20, verse
This
5.
is for the guys that love their cars in their Mercs and their BMs, their big BMs and their Bentleys and their Rolls Royces. Listen to this, man.
We will rejoice in the salvation and in the name of our power.
Exactly.
We will set up our banners. Yahweh, fulfill all thy Yahweh, fulfill all thy petitions.
So yeah, man, like, wait, hold the next verse as well. So we set up a banner up there, man. When he's come up there, he said, what are we representing? He said, we're not representing no religion, man. We're representing the banner of the Father, man. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. That's the banner we stand up here. That's right. Yeah.
Now know I that Yahweh saveth his anointed.
Exactly.
He will hear them from his holy heavens with the saving strength of his right hand.
Saving strength of his right hand.
Some trust in chariots and some in horses.
Some trust in chariots and horses. Modern day chariots and horses are these cars and automobiles, these aeroplanes. That's their chariots.
But we will remember the name of Yahweh our power.
You remember the name of Yahweh, Bar Sham Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Yeah, in the name of Yahweh Shai. He's the one that's going to save us, man. Not these chariots, not these cars, not these horses, not these aeroplanes.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, not digging a pit for an underground bunker.
That's
Not no space force. So you know what I mean? So you can go hide in the clouds.
Not no vaccine.
Yeah. Don't trust in none of their things, man. Yeah. They trust in damn idols, man. Yeah.
They are brought down and fallen.
All of their cars are going to be brought down and fallen, man.
But we are risen and stand right.
Oh, let's keep the Most High along.
That's right.
Most High's risen us up.
That's good.
He's risen us up, man. We're standing righteous, man. See, that word right is coming back to you every minute, bro. The Most High loves you, bro. Because I'm not even, he's finding them for you now. I'm just finding verses and he's reading them. And the Most High saying, look, we're doing what's righteous, we're doing what's right. Tell him what's standing up right. Tell him what's commandments is right. This is what's right, bro.
Come on, finish it off.
This is the key words. I'm trying to hear your key words that you're using, bro.
Save! Save Yahweh. Let the King hear us when we call.
Yeah, man. Let the King hear us, man. We want them to hear us. Get me this one, man. Yeah, let's bring it up. Back to don't forget Amalek, man. Yeah. Remember Amalek, man. Romans 9. Yeah. Start from Romans 9. Start from from 10. Start from 10. Yeah. No, wait.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 60 verse 8.
Psalm 60 and 8. All praises for the Psalm.
That's
All praises
right.
to the Most High for the Psalm.
That's good.
Because some of these people actually out here thinking we're not reading the Bible, man. We're out here reading the literal Bible. We're not talking from our own lips, man.
That's right.
Yeah, so let's give all praises to the Most High for the Psalm. Man.
That's right.
Let's read the Psalm.
It's the book of Psalm, chapter 60 and verse 8.
You know,
Moab is my washpot.
So the so-called Chinese people are dishwashers, man.
that's right.
Over Edom, will I cast out my shoe.
And the red people, the so-called white people, I'm gonna throw my shoes at them, man. Right? That's in the Bible, man. Yeah? We're gonna throw our shoes and tell them to shine them. Yeah? The new shoe shiners are the so-called white man in the Bible, man.
That's right.
Yeah? I'm gonna throw my shoes. I say make sure they're clean. Yeah? Get the toothbrush, dust out my Clarks, man. Yeah? Dust out my Clarks, man. Yeah? And the dishes better be clean when I get home. You so-called Chinese people, man.
That's right.
Yeah? If the dishes are not clean, yeah? Stripes, man. 40 stripes, man. I want stripes. I want to see hands. I want to see my overseers, yeah, giving hands to the Edomites if they don't clean them dishes, man.
That's right.
And I'll give hands to the overseers because the dishes weren't clean. So there's going to be ongoing beatings for people, man. I'll be like, overseer, why is my things not done? Bam, 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 bam. And he's going to be like, I should have made sure I got the job done. So next time he comes home, I don't get lashes, man. Yeah? Everyone's getting lashes.
The overseas can be lashed, the ones who's overseas. So he don't get lashed.
There's going to be lashes getting dished out, man. Yeah? And we'll get that. That's biblical. Get me Luke 12:47. Everything we say is biblical, right?
Philistia.
Yeah, no, hold on. That's it. Yeah? Get me, it's biblical what we're saying. Get me Isaiah 60 and 12. Oh, everything we're saying is not saying the Bible. We're going to show you. If you want to get on, let's show you.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 47. And that servant which knew his Lord, his master's will.
So the servant that knows what we ask for, yeah, clean up Moabites, clean up the dishes, Edomites, shine the shoes,
and prepare not himself,
and didn't prepare what we told him to do,
neither did according to his will,
didn't do what we told him to do,
shall be beaten with many stripes.
With many stripes, man.
That's right.
Yeah. If our servants, because they're gonna be our servants in the kingdom, man. Isaiah 14 and 1.
Isaiah 14 and 1.
Yeah.
Can I quickly say? See, this is the verses that they used to say to us when we was in slavery. These are the verses they brought out to us and we had to work. So remember we were saying we're gonna recompense unto them.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna happen.
Bring it out.
Right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
So the nation and kingdoms that don't listen to what we tell them to do
shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
They're gonna perish, man. They shall be beaten with many stripes, man. Yeah?
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
That's in the Bible. Read that. What's that chapter? Check that book and chapter, bro.
It is the book of Isaiah.
The book of Isaiah.
Chapter 60.
Verse 12.
Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
The nation and kingdoms that don't tell them, that don't do what we tell them,
shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
Shall perish, man. That's not saying the Bible, man.
That's right.
Yeah? If you don't like it, go take it up with God, man.
That's right.
Yes, God is telling you that they're gonna perish, these other nations, if they don't listen to the men of the Most High, man.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
They shall be utterly destroyed, man.
Right.
That's why we said that the Amalekites, we will not forget the so-called Jewish people that have taken our nationality, that have taken our holy lands, man.
Right.